Hey guys, me again, talking again about different stuff on my YouTube channel. Just join me anytime you want and we can talk about all kinds of stuff in the comments section, hoping to encourage the younger generation. Okay, so for women, how do we build a home when we don't have a home? Right now, I'm in the process of moving and I don't have a home right now. Um, I'm looking at apartments. I'm looking at how expensive everything is in this housing crunch. It is crazy. So what do we do? The wise woman builds her home and the foolish tears it down. So how do we build a home when we don't have a home? Um, I would say the first thing in life, as in everything in life, is to build on God. There is no life in this life that's going to last forever. We're like a flower that fades away. We're here for a moment and then we go. So just like in the Bible, Jesus talks about the man who built himself a lot. He built himself barns and they were filled with lots of stuff, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he was kind of like, look at my hands, look at what I did with my life, look at me, I'm so proud to do what I've done all in my own strength without anyone else. And there's nothing wrong obviously with having stuff and doing stuff with your own hands, being self-sufficient, but he was so prideful that he built his life without God. And in the story, God said to him, your life I will require tonight. Basically, you fool, you worried about all this stuff, but you didn't even take care of your own soul. So in the end, we all have a choice. We either believe in Jesus Christ or we don't. And we know that John 3:16 talks about whoever believes in Christ will be saved. God sent his son to die for us. So that's the first foundation to your home. That's the concrete. Those are the walls. Those are your structure. That's everything in building your house in life. The next thing I would say is, whether you have a real house or whether you don't, build your finances. Build those. And before you even build that, build your relationships, build your marriage, build your relationships with your kids. If you have a family, build and build. And then when you're done building, build some more. A lot of times we think, oh, okay, my kids are all grown up, empty nest time, I've got my freedom back, but they still need so much encouragement and so much time. But it's in a different way. You do have more time, but you're still there for them. So you want to always build. And then once you think you got one thing down in your family, you need to take the time to rebuild another area. So right now I've been working on my marriage a lot, and then I've been working on my finances, and you kind of juggle. Now it's the kids again, and it goes back and forth. So, and then like I said, it's your finances, because if you have your finances in order, you can pretty much do anything. Make sure you have a good work ethic. That's really important. Make sure you're consistent when you go to work. You're reliable. You're a hard worker. You're trustworthy. You can be depended upon. You can, pick up things quickly. I am a fast learner, but I'm also very particular in getting the stuff down well enough that that it's learned well. Like, it takes me a while, but once I get it, I learn it well. And even though I can surfacely get something really quick, I still find that I need to go deeper into stuff to excel even more. So get your work down, educate yourself, invest in yourself, get a higher paying job. A lot of companies will not pay well. Continue doing that. And then if you've got all that in order, then everything else should kind of come along. If you've invested in yourself and you're a hard worker and you're Another area is you want to be good to people that you run into. You just want to be good to people. You want to help people. You want to help everyone. You want to honor people. You want to think of them as better than yourself. And I know there's times in life that we definitely stand up for ourselves, and if we feel like someone's mistreated us, we definitely take the time to deal with that. But in general, just be good to people. You know, I had an aunt who always said, be good, be nice, make sure you're good. And that's something that I was always like a good girl, very nice to people. And then sometimes you can be too nice, where you get walked on a lot in life, and you have to realize that, you know, you can't always walk around being nice to people who want to use you. So, you know, there's a balance there too. So how do you build your home? And back to Proverbs, the wise woman builds. And I think from what I've seen in Proverbs, she works hard, she is careful with her family, she does a good job so that they are well taken care of, those type of things. So I will be talking about that more, getting into detail on how to build our homes, and hopefully, you know, the details will differ for everybody. But I would like to also start a homemaking channel where we talk about different ways we can do things to take care of our home. So that's coming up. And right now I'm just trying to hold on to the home that I have with this COVID stuff. I'm actually using the COVID declaration, where I've had some financial loss lately and some other stuff happening, and COVID's high in our area. I'm hoping that holds things off for a little bit until I have time to continue looking around and finding, you know, a suitable place for my family, and we'll see what happens. So, okay, thanks for joining me, guys.